How I learned to cook Mexican food as an American girl.
I was raised in foster care and eventually I was adopted by a widow. There were 5 other children in the home. I was the oldest. In this home, we didn't really do a lot of home cooking. There were a few meals that she made, like meatloaf, stuff like that. But mostly it was prepackaged stuff like box mac and cheese, frozen dinners, frozen burritos, instant ramen. That was what we were given. And when I got older into my teen years, I was told to cook, but I wasn't taught how to cook or like given any resources. So basically what was expected of me was that I prepare the frozen dinners, and that was me cooking. Yeah, homemade food, really not a thing in our household.
Fast forward, I got married when I was 19, and I got married to a Mexican guy. And I didn't know very much about cooking. Like, I didn't really know how to cook American food, let alone Mexican food. But I knew that I needed to learn and that I wanted to make him happy because he grew up on Mexican food. And just to him get married and then all that gets taken away from him, like, no, I don't want to do that to him. I want to make him happy. His family, like his mother and his sisters and everybody, they lived really far away. So getting that like connection with my mother-in-law and trying to learn from her, it was not really a possibility. I did work in a factory and there were some Mexican ladies there, so I would ask them questions and then I would go home and try to do what they told me. Which I don't know if you've ever tried that method, but it's definitely the hard way. Because not having someone there with you or like being able to see what they're doing, like I feel like a lot is missed. So I had so many trial and errors trying to do it that way. And my husband, he did have an aunt and an uncle that lived down the street, and I thought, oh great, maybe she can teach me how to cook Mexican food. However, I don't think that she was very interested in doing that. I mean, she did try to show me how to make tortillas once, but she doesn't speak English and I don't speak Spanish very well. It just was really hard and it didn't work out very well. The translator wasn't doing a very good job, aka my husband, and it was just so vague. I don't know. I was just trying to watch what she was doing. It wasn't working out very well. Finally, after a lot of trial and error, I finally got a smartphone or something, and I was able to watch YouTube videos on my phone. And so I'm looking it up online, like how to make stuff. And definitely it wasn't oversaturated with recipes back then like it is now. Like now you can find a recipe for anything you want so easily. But back then there wasn't quite as much. But I did find a few people, and I would just like look at all like different recipes and see what everyone was doing and what people were doing similar, what people were doing different. And honestly, I have YouTube to thank for everything. If it wasn't for YouTube, where would we be? I would not know how to cook Mexican food. So yeah, my husband didn't know how to cook. His family wasn't really available, and YouTube has saved me.